Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Hello, guys. Hi. 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 I'm Celeste. Hi. I think what I want to do, I want to do makeup in a video. I feel like it's been just like a long time since I've done that, but I kind of just, I want to be like creative. Like I want to like, I don't know. So I still have coffee, like I'm drinking coffee from the morning, but I'm gonna put on like this moisturizer gel and then get started, I guess. If I can even get any out, I don't think there's any left in here. There's not. Just because I wanted something as like primer for my makeup. I'm gonna use this. It is a moisturizer. I don't know if there's any left in here either. Okay, there is. This is also like a sunscreen. Not that I need it, because like, am I gonna go outside? No. I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna like record songs outside. I'm not saying I'm not going to, but like, I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like it's better for the skin underneath the foundation to like have a moisturizer of some kind on, because then I don't want my skin to get like flaky or something or like weird under it. I'd rather it be like overly moisturized. And this one like really smells like a sunscreen too. But I got like way too much. For foundation, I'm just gonna use this. It's like a Fenty Beauty one. I don't even know if it's the right shade or if it's like too light or what it's gonna be, because I feel like my skin is like, I have no idea. But then that looks darker. I'm like, am I using the right one? I don't even remember buying this. It was a long time ago. I'm like, this is mine, right? Like in my brain, you know, because it was a long time ago. Yeah, like it's like a color match. I mean, it's kind of light, but when it's blended in, it has to be blended a lot more than that. dang, I should use this one for the rest of my life. Like, I feel like that was so easy. Like, it's not, like, finished, but, like, I feel like that was so easy. Like, what do I normally do? Like, that was so easy. I mean, like, shout out to Rihanna. I don't know. That product just feels, like, super easy to use. Compared to, like, other ones that I've used, you know? Not that I'm surprised, though, because, like, I just remember her products being really good. And compared to a lot of celebrities, I feel like her backstory where she's from the Barbados, there's parts of it where it's like, I do think she had to earn her success a little more than the other people out there. That doesn't mean I agree with, like, everything she does. Like, I feel like there were, like, certain things that could have been different, but, like, I just think she, like, had to work to earn it a lot more than some of those people. Because, you know, some of them did, like, nothing or next to nothing and think they worked super hard for it. I feel like at least she put in, like, effort compared to them. Not like if a normal person became famous to that degree, but, like, because I don't think that she started with, like, absolutely nothing or whatever. Like, I think that, you know, maybe even if she physically did, in energy, it's like she probably still had more than, like, the rest of us, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, you know, but, like, maybe not. I think people's stories operate differently, but the other celebrities that are, like, on her, like, fame level are not, like, on her level as far as, like, having to actually, I don't know, like, it feels like if she puts out a product, it's a good product. Like, I feel like she kind of knows what's up with that. Like, if she puts out a product, it's, like, high quality. It's not like you get it and you're like, ew, why did I buy this? It's terrible. Like, should have known it was terrible. It's not like, it doesn't feel like that as much as other celebrities. Like, pretty much all other celebrities make you feel like, oh, I should have known not to buy it, kind of thing. But I feel like her like, products, like, makeup products, people buy them and they just, like, feel nice. They're like, oh, like, I wasn't wrong just for buying this, for, like, having my hopes up that you would care. I just feel like in some of her art, she has things that, like, come across a weird way that, like, she could have filtered more, but sometimes artists put out work that, like, they don't really know what it means and they're trying to, like, find out what does this kind of imagery represent. Like, you can use it to, like, as, like, divination for, like, your reality. You can be like, I'm always around this kind of energy, but, like, what does that mean, you know? So that's kind of, like, one side of it. But sometimes with, like, bigger artists, it looks like they're, like, intentionally trying to hint at stuff. So, like, I don't agree with, like, everything she's put out. I think some of it just looks weird. As far as, like, are you trying to, like, say this is, like, you, or are you just trying to understand the energy? Like, it just could have had an explanation, but I know not everybody wants to, like, do that. So it just depends. Like, not knowing a person, but being like, at least the products they put out are really good is fair to say, I think. Being like, I don't know, if you were someone who I actually knew, I don't know how I would feel, but, like, hopefully it would be in a good way. But I'm aware that this could be, like, not in a good way. But I do think she had to fight for her success. Because I think, you know, a Black woman who's a solo artist throughout their whole career has to work really hard to know that they deserve the space that they're in, because there's an infinite amount of people who would be trying to like take that away or be like, are you sure you even deserve it, like that kind of thing. So I think that, you know, that's where I have like the most respect for her, is like knowing how hard she would have had to like fight to keep it once she already had it, that kind of thing. Because so many people probably showed up trying to like question that. When people start in a group, I don't know every group, but like I think there would still be elements of it that are hard, but the spotlight is like shared between multiple people, so you can be like, oh, what I'm doing is fine because they're doing it. But then if they were to like break out and do like a solo thing or want to, they would have to be like, damn, like everybody else here, did they ever seem equally deserving? Like it kind of like questions that part of their personality, like, oh, is it fine for me to like become somebody that they're not? You know, when what if the only reason I deserved it was because they were also here? Like it kind of like tests a different part of them, but I just find it like a slightly less interesting like scope of like how it would work, because I feel like they get questioned less at the start about whether they deserve it, because it's like, of course the group together does. I don't know. But no matter what, there's going to be some kind of obstacles they face and stuff like that. So like, for all I know, it could be like something insane. There's no way I would have thought of every type of obstacle they could face. So that would kind of be different. I'm gonna put on my glasses and try to find out if I blended this very well. Damn, not the forehead. The colors were just kind of off for a second. Okay. That's not bad. The neck is surprisingly tanned compared to like this part. I don't know if you can tell, but like here it's just a little more tan than here. But it's not like obvious to me. Like it's not like bad. It's also like I'm not going anywhere, but even if I were, it's still based on someone else's opinion of the way that you look, that it could be like good or not, like technically. But you also want to know what you're doing with makeup. I like this combination. I kind of don't want to put on like a setting powder because I feel like that would ruin it. Even if it creases, I'm just gonna let it be like that for now. Like that's just what I'm gonna do. I don't even care. I'm like, I don't need to care. I'm gonna use this. Do I want to? Is there any color I even like in here? I don't think so. Never mind. I'm gonna use this. I kind of wanted to do like fun eyebrows. Do I have a brush for that I could use? What's this? A paintbrush? I've done that before. I've used like a paintbrush for makeup before, but it wouldn't work as well. Like it wouldn't get like pigmented like I want. Well, I guess, you know what I could do? I could do like glitter eyebrows. Do we want like glitter eyebrows? I think so. I'm like, it's been so long since I've had fun. Like, I'll do anything. Green. I think green glitter eyebrows. Like, I just mixed water into it directly so that I would get like on the brush, and then I'm just gonna brush it over the eyebrow hair that I actually have to like disperse it. it kind of makes the eyebrow hair look like it's disappearing and just becoming glitter. So that's what we're going with. This is so good. You're gonna love this when you see it. You just can't tell yet. Like, I feel like you can tell something's happening, but you can't tell like what's happening. I'm kind of lame at doing the actual shape of an eyebrow. It gets like wider than I wanted it to be, but it's a pretty cool concept. Like, if I wanted to, I could definitely like go in underneath and like cut the bottom of the eyebrow with like concealer, like do like a line of like almost like a white concealer under it, like very light tan concealer under it, basically. But I'm fine with the way it like just looks right now without doing that, so I don't think I would want to. I know how, but I don't think it's necessary because I feel like it's kind of doing its job as it is. Do we want the same color as each one? Wait, let me show you what we're working with. I will say in the mirror it looks cooler. On camera you can kind of see like the eyebrow underneath a lot, but that's pretty cool. Anyway. I had this pretty weird vision in my dream where it was like a world with a lot of technology, like just like this one, but like even more advanced technology, but like women in like tiny like corsets, like very tight. And it was kind of like no matter how like the overall, but it was like a planet like that, but the overall idea was like it was like no matter how much technology you have, that doesn't mean that anybody cares about like a woman's experience in any specific world. Like technology, it was about like technology having like no influence in whether or not people care about like women's experience. I was like, damn. Cause like, you know, the whole idea of like a corset can be very like restricting. And while it's a fashion trend, it's also like, oh no, that hurts you? Like, no one cares, you know? It's like, it's kind of like you have to do... I got glitter, like, almost in my eye. I got it out though. But, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, oh no, like, you don't have room for your internal organs in that outfit, you're dying. Well, like, nobody cares. Like, you're just doing what you were supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean? It's like no one has to care about it. You can be just expected to conform endlessly. And it's kind of about like how no amount of technology being on the planet, you know, it means somebody's having a more advantaged time or like a better time, but it's not any indicator of, like a technologically advanced world is not an indicator that both genders are like equal in any way, or that they're not expected to like stay silent about their experiences in life or like not conform to stuff, you know. Like like the expectations of the average person don't have anything to do with the highest level of technology on the planet. Because that could be anything, but the lowest could still be anything. But it was super dramatic. And it was super cartoonish and like Tim Burton-y too. Like their waists would be like that tiny. I was like, how are you alive? They were not. They were walking, but they were like dead. I don't know. It was crazy. And then everybody, like all genders just had, and like everybody just had like the craziest technology. But it was like no matter what technology you have, you're still expected to conform to like standards for your physical body that are going to kill you if they haven't already, and you're still walking somehow, like dead people just walking like that. But it's also kind of the idea like, oh, like you can't stand up for yourself. Like nobody's gonna like cry for you if something happens and you can't even stand up for yourself. Like it's kind of weird, you know? Like that was like the theme of the whole planet. But it was like all of the access to that is like at their fingertips, but like they can't do anything with it. Because it's them who's the problem, not like the lack of access to resources or technology. It was like them not being able to prioritize themselves to that degree. In a way, the eyebrows are not like equal. Like they're not bad. The tail ends are kind of like wide though, is what I mean. But I'll show you. It's not bad. Oh, but do I want an eyeshadow? I guess so. Like a gray shimmer, like the Tin Man. It kind of ruins it, but it's still kind of cool. I could have gone for like a brown, like a shimmery brown. I thought about it, but like at the last minute I went for the wrong one. Let's do the other side. feel like I make the weirdest face. There's no way that wasn't just like like trying to put on makeup. I definitely make the weirdest faces. For lipstick, I was like, what am I gonna do? Damn, should I do an eyeshadow color? Wouldn't that be weird? Would it be good? Would it ruin it? I like having like an alien look. Cause like then the rest of me could look weird and I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. Because I already went for like an alien look, like I'm already like outside the box. So like I don't have to like critique anything else about the way that I look because I'm like, I'm already choosing to like look outside the box. Like it just adds to it if anything about me is like weird. Like, I don't know. There's like foundation under my fingernails though. Like the fact that I have paws instead of hands will always just be there, I don't know. But what am I doing for lips? The eyebrows are so good. Okay, I can't ruin it. I have to use like a normal, I think, right? Should I? What should I do? Damn, the hardest questions. Oh, I should outline the lips after I put on chapstick and then do like an orange. And that'll be like so simple, but like it'll be good. I just had like such a cool idea, but I'm like, should I do that? I'm always thinking about like cool photo shoots, but also like album cover ideas and that kind of thing. I'm like, I have so many projects coming out, like shouldn't I just add something crazy? Or even just like photo shoots to add like as a part of like the images you see like alongside the album cover, even if it's not the album cover, like not an alternative cover, but like while you're watching a lot of my videos, like you'll see the like multiple versions of album covers throughout watching it. And so sometimes I add just like photo shoots in there as well. Well, I'm bad at this. I know it looks weird, but like with lipstick, I feel like it might even out. It's just a little off. I did that side a little higher, but like it looks way worse in the camera. Like the angle and stuff. I don't know. It's gonna be fine. Like it's giving like overlined, but like that's not terrible. I shouldn't want to get lipstick on my teeth. All right, is it? The lips could have been different, but it's not bad. I'll show you. It's fine for like a creative look. Like it's kind of fun. I think it's good. I don't know. 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 I think I'm gonna take some creative photos now that my makeup is very different than normal. And that's kind of the vibe. Like that's kind of it. It's kind of it. It's kind of it. I love you guys.